See, I blocked it there.
Yellow wins, yeah, exactly.
Well, if I go... Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't see that. Hold on, hold on. It's my favorite game, too. I should have seen that. 4 across. There we go. Connect 4. I love this game, and it's kind of fun to be able to play it on a larger scale. And people will have the opportunity to do so at the Game Summit, which is happening this Saturday and Sunday at the Palais du Congrès. Joining us, the Chief Game Ambassadors. Great to have you here, Amy and Marie Cote. So this sounds awesome. I had no idea this existed, and it was actually something you had at the Nepean Sportsplex.
Yes.
But you outgrew that space, and you needed a much bigger space to do this. Okay, so what is this? What is the weekend like? What is this?
Well, we have about 100 ambassadors, and those are game ambassadors, so these are volunteers that are basically playing games and showing people how to play games. We have 600 games there, so it's really a place for families to learn new games and what's going on. We have 70 merchants, so a whole bunch of vendors. We have Mystic Winkles, you know, you got Toys on Fire, Comic Book Shop, so there's tons of vendors and merchants and stuff, so lots of shopping, and yeah.
This is this is a kid's paradise, but also a lot of adults. You know, we've sometimes unfortunately move away from the board games, and this is something that you both love to do. You love board games.
Yeah.
And
so this is a chance for adults to play.
It really is. Okay, and the variety of starting from young kids boards games all the way up to adults?
Yeah, absolutely. From 2 and up, we have games available.
Okay, so how do people, they can try it, they'll get people, you know, teaching them how to do it?
Yeah, we have also tournaments actually for people that are more into the tournaments and competitive. So we have tournaments for some of the popular games that are out there, like Settlers of Catan that has been becoming popular. So we're actually sending the winner of the Settlers of Catan tournament to Gen Con, which is in the States, for the national event. So we have some tournaments like that. We have tons of prizes to give out. We have about 100 mini small tournaments. We have speed gaming, so you can just, if you're not sure what to do, you're walking around, you're kind of called into a table to actually play tiny little quick games, and you can get a prize as well for winning those little quick games. Yeah.
So there's the participation. Is it almost like you were mentioning, kind of like going to the fair?
That's right.
Where you know, you'd buy 4 tokens to be able to get onto this ride. It's the same type of feel?
The same concept.
For some of the games there are the tokens. There's the huge library of games, though. You can come, you can pick out a game, sign it out, sit down and play with your friends, or some of our volunteers there will help you learn the game if you're new to board games. So it's a great opportunity to learn games before you buy them as well.
Well, I think that's the thing too, right? Is sometimes you see these ads, or you see, you know, the pieces coming together on these kids commercials, and you're like, okay, really? Does it really do all of those things?
Yeah.
And so this is a great way to try it.
Yeah,
that's right.
Absolutely.
And we've got about 12 giant games. So you saw the giant Connect 4.
I love the Connect 4, but
So
there's other big ones too.
That's right. We have the giant bananagrams. We have a giant, actually, the Catan, Settlers Catan. We actually made with some volunteers a giant version of the Catan game, and we have also like a giant snake and ladders that people step as they're the pawns. So it's pretty fun. Yeah.
Oh, very neat. It's kind of like when you go places, they have those big giant chess sets that you literally play.
We got that.
You have those too?
We have a giant chess set. We have giant checkers. Yeah, yeah.
Are you surprised at the growth or the interest for people to be able to go back to this type of play?
Yeah, I think there's a big shift that's happening a bit with board games, where it's kind of unplug. Okay, we've got the video games, but as a family, what else can we do than the video games? Kind of getting out, you know, the kids out of the TV. So there's thousands and thousands of different board games, and which is actually coming from Germany. There's a lot of different types that are coming from Germany to North America, and they're starting to be on sale, like on the big Walmart and Chapters. So they're starting to be more available. So people are starting to discover them.
Yeah, you just have to figure out exactly how they work and how it goes.
And that's what we're there for.
Right.
Our
Come
volunteers
to
are there to
Summit,
help you learn, because sometimes it's a big task to read the instructions, then understand the game. You just want to get to play
Yeah,
it. So,
sometimes you just get so frustrated before you even start. You're just like, oh, forget this.
so someone will be there to help you learn the game, so you
That
don't have to
is
read the rules.
awesome. All right, so everything getting underway this Saturday and Sunday?
Yes.
Palais du Congrès hours, people can show up?
Start at 9 o'clock.
Okay, you'll have all day to play. And literally, once you're in and you get your tokens, or if you're doing you can play all day.
Clear your schedule. You're there for the day.
Awesome. Oh my God, for the kids.
Yeah.
It's like, guess
And
where
it goes
we're
until,
going today.
And some of them go until like 2 o'clock in the morning, so it's pretty crazy.
Oh, are you serious?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're not shutting down if there's games
Some of
underway?
the hardcore gamers,
Oh my
they're there
goodness.
until 2 o'clock in the
I
morning.
can imagine. I can imagine. Well, congratulations on the growth of this project, and best of luck. And I think the great thing is there's going to be a lot of familiar vendors there too, so you can know where and be able to purchase them.
And some of the proceeds actually goes to a new program called Games for Schools. So 10% of all proceeds go to Games for Schools, where we actually provide about $1,000 worth of games to each of the schools that are there.
That's wonderful. Great news. Thank you so much for coming to share that. We do have to take a break, and we are going to be back to wrap up this edition of CTV Morning Live right after this.